All right.
Do you want
ready?
some beer?
Hello, friends. Welcome back to our shared channel. Today we are sharing our channel with our friend IRL, Lisa Heiser.
We would hug her,
Co-worker.
but she doesn't.
Let's form a dome of love
Like,
around her.
You can feel the energy coming.
Yeah, the vibes are coming to you, Lisa.
My dog's coming to save me. Look at him.
Lisa pretends she doesn't like us, but we've actually worked together for 7 years now. 10.
I know. When was the
8?
first time that we met? Do you
Sometimes
remember what year it was?
You gotta do anything for money.
She loves us, and
She
it's
does.
all an act, and you all, the true fans, know it. But anyway, Lisa's using us today because she wants to find out about her ancestors. Because, fun fact, Lisa was adopted.
Yeah, from Korea.
Yes.
When you were how old?
That's what I've been told.
By her white
Actually-
parents, so I don't think they were lying.
Because we do talk about all the time. Lisa grew up in Oklahoma
No.
with the Heiser family. You
grew
have
up
several
everywhere.
siblings.
She was a military brat.
Put away all my information on the internet.
Well, you're
people
about
to
to
know
do
more
this,
about
so I mean,
I'm giving my information to everybody.
Me and Lisa shared an office for 5 years, so despite how much she says she hates me, we're super
There were
close.
no other offices.
that's a lie.
Anyway, Lisa has told me a story before, probably over 5 years ago, that she was not only an orphan, but that she literally got dropped off in a basket.
You
at
did?
the
That's so
orphanage.
Moses
And I
of
was just gonna be like,
you.
I want to clarify, I don't think that happened. And she
Did it?
just really tried to convince me that it did.
Who knows? No one else was there.
So please, tell us the actual story.
Yeah, tell us
Anything
your
you know.
background story.
Oh, I don't really know.
Well, that is what we're going to be on
Well,
our journey to discover.
So, I don't know anything really, except that I was left out of an orphanage. I got adopted when I was 9 months old.
basket involved on a doorstep.
I don't actually know. But you never know.
When you were 9 months old, you were adopted by
Yes,
your parents.
and
And
brought
by
to
the way,
America.
the photos that Lisa has of herself when she was a baby, like I want to abduct you now.
Little
because
Asian
of it.
babies are fat, okay?
They're all cute.
You were a precious
We're all
child.
fat and chubby, and you. So there was like this deal where like college students from Korea, like Korean students, would come study in America or whatever, and they could get like a free flight or whatever if they brought a child with them. So like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
hold
wait,
on.
wait.
So
I-
like because like it's more expensive
like
for
a
the
reward
families.
program.
Like my whole family couldn't go over to Korea
Right,
to
exactly,
like
to adopt
get me
you.
and come all the way back. So if the kid was already going to school or to college, they would obviously check them
Oh my
and they would
goodness.
give him the baby to take care of on the trip and
So they like foster
bring
it for the
over.
trip home.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lisa,
so who is
who
your
is this
delivery
person?
person?
I don't know, some guy.
We need to find your delivery person. What's his name?
I don't know anything.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
I feel like we need to
Do
talk.
you
we
see
need
the
to
arm
talk to
hair?
your parents and we need to find them.
My parents would be like, no.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like they would be very excited.
I don't know.
So, okay.
But
so
yeah, I don't really know
Do
anything.
you know what town you were born in or anything?
Supposedly Pusan?
Honestly, you could be like part something else.
I think my last name is like Shin, like the Shin.
S-H-I-N.
You actually never told us. We
What's your
tried to figure out
name?
your original name, but
matter.
then and
It
it starts
doesn't,
it
you're
starts
right.
with a J.
I got this close to illegally looking into the records at our last company, but I didn't want to do you dirty like
Google
that.
it, it'll come up.
Really?
Long
So
story
so
short,
we need to find that guy.
We do.
It was a guy or a girl
It
that
was a
brought
guy.
you over?
I don't know.
This is
she's hiding
amazing.
more details than she.
No, I,
I
really
didn't
don't
know
know
that.
anything.
Long story short, you want to know a little more about.
I mean, yeah, I
Are
grew
you-
up obviously knowing that I was adopted. My
Uh-huh.
parents never hid that, and it's kind of hard to hide that when you're like the one Asian kid in a white family. But like, no one ever treated me any differently, even at school. Like, it was never a thing. Like,
I
you
don't
know,
actually
sometimes
know
like
too many
I don't
friends that
know.
were adopted. It never like, and if we did, it wouldn't
Yeah.
have been a thing.
And like I don't know when they told me. I think it was just like, oh, okay. And my mom like tried to give me like she gave me a book about Korea and like she like searched for like 15 years to find a Korean Barbie to give me. I hate Barbies, but she was like, I'm gonna
so
give you this.
sweet.
And I was like, thanks. Can I have some like chicken and stuff? Like so I'm not very cultured in like anything.
But I do think this is the beginning of something that could be really cool, where you could like in a city like LA, there's so many like different cultures that you can connect with, including your own.
it'll be like,
And learn about your
we have a
roots.
lot of Korean friends, including Kevin, who's in the room, who happens to be Korean.
Maybe Kevin's my brother.
Well, so that's the thing. So do you want to do this? This is 23andMe
Well,
DNA
I mean-
test. Do you want to do it more for like where you come from, or more about like health problems
It's kind
too?
of
and-
both because I don't know anything. Like
So it's kind of like any information. You're just like,
yeah, so I'm just gonna
Tell
sell
me.
my soul and
what if you had a twin?
then I'll be on GMA. I don't have to be on this channel.
Is that what this is really about?
Remember where you got your start, Lisa.
That would be
Open up. Let's
not
get
here.
let's get her saliva and send it to the Russians.
honestly.
Just so you know, though, we got this on sale from Amazon Prime Day. Go watch that video.
Oh, thank you for plugging this company that you're involved with.
What I do remember the most about doing the 23andMe was that you have to spit in this thing and you have to fill it to a certain
Where's
amount.
this much spit?
Me, apparently.
So you just have to like honestly
Spit in there
Spit in
and
there.
fill it up to this.
Up to the
You
line.
fill it up to the line.
It's not as bad as it seems.
And then you put this over and then it mixes.
It starts like right there, so you really only have to put that much.
so
spit
this
in.
much spit.
Yeah.
One thing that we had Googled that like helps you produce more saliva is like
but
thinking
see,
about.
the problem is it says no food or drink for 30 minutes, and I've definitely had food or drink in the last 30 minutes.
So you're gonna be like part Dr. Pepper. Okay, well we don't want to compromise the efficacy of the kit.
We're gonna send this home with you. You do it in your own private
Okay.
time amongst your dogs and things. And then we're gonna send
She fills it with her dog's saliva. That would be so funny
They
if
would
you
be
did
like,
that to see what comes back. Then people are like, something's wrong.
your part Pekingese.
Anyway, we'll be back when we get the results.
Yay.
Which
Oh my
could
God.
be a little
I'm so excited that we can't
One,
snap at the
two,
same time. We just need to
three.
stop doing that. Just go to the next one. Okay, everyone, we have the results. Are you ready, Lisa?
Not the father.
I'm actually.
We should have gotten like confidential envelopes to make it more
I
dramatic.
know. Well, I have all of the documentation from Lisa's 23andMe
Why are there so many packets?
in my hands because there is a lot of information to go through. This is Lisa in documents.
Document form. That.
We were talking before, like Lisa is such a Southern belle.
Yeah, no.
What was that show that Rachel Bilson was in?
Oh my gosh, Heart of Dixie. You're
Yes,
a Heart of Dixie.
you would be in Heart of Dixie. She does love sweet tea, so that's yeah. And she
outfit.
calls like parents, like if she was talking to Jocelyn's mom,
Yeah.
she would call her Miss Judy.
Yes, exactly.
Y'all
You have the best manners.
really feeding into these stereotypes.
Well, you're the one helping perpetuate them. So
Oh
anyway.
yes, because I have always dressed like a Southern belle.
I feel like,
I
that's open
wish.
to interpretation. So Lisa, without further ado,
Yeah.
I'm going to first reveal to you
That I'm
your
Korean?
ancestry composition. Your parents adopted you from Korea, but that doesn't mean you're Korean necessarily.
Yes, I'm Korean.
But however, I can tell you that according to your DNA, you are 99.4% Korean.
That bitch.
Like I said.
So 99.4, but you were also 0.6% Japanese.
It's just, I mean, don't all Asians come from one place essentially at some point,
Asia.
right?
Anyway, let's delve in a little.
Really quickly though, I want to say that we even kind of know what region in Korea that you're from. You are from Seoul, South Korea.
That's correct.
Great. Okay.
I already knew that.
Really neat. Glad that this DNA is holding
Thanks so
up.
much.
Take a look at the next document, which is all about your DNA relatives.
There's
So-
like 800, right?
Yeah, so here's the interesting thing. When you did 23andMe or Ancestry, did you link up with any of your relatives?
No, I think it did say that I had a couple in there, but it was probably like my aunt and uncle.
Yeah. So you can choose to be public or private on these websites. Personally, for me, I was private, but I could see like the names and like locations of a bunch of my relatives I don't know. On 23andMe, you have 856 relatives. That's a lot.
That means that many people have done 23andMe?
Oh my gosh,
That are related
yes.
to her?
So the one that 23andMe,
I know, it's like they don't got money.
Yeah, I'm like,
so there, but there's
Find the relatives.
there's a handful of your relatives that are close enough in like what relationship they are to you that 23andMe can pretty much be like, you are very closely related.
like, do they give you the percentage to like 80%
Yes.
shared
Yes.
DNA or like?
So
Shared?
right now I'm
Okay.
going to talk to you a little bit about Meg F, who is your fourth cousin.
She
who
lives
you-
in Jersey.
she
Should we go
lives in-
visit?
This is like fourth cousins. This is not
But
like.
that's a lot of DNA.
Lisa, that's so cool. You share a set of third grade grandparents.
So far
We have
removed.
another
It's
fourth
like-
cousin, Sarah
Should
Public,
we
I
stalk
guess.
them?
She was born in 1987, so she's
Oh my
like,
God,
close
she's
to
only
your
a few.
age.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you guys. Basically, if you're watching this and you are Sarah and you were born in 1986 and you have a sweet
It's 1987.
and you have a sweet smirk and you wear glasses and you have a nice blonde highlight happening, do us a solid and reach out. We're gonna work on this, guys, and we're gonna find Sarah for sure. Okay, so we have more information specifically about some of your tendencies that are DNA based.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Do you like the taste of black licorice?
No.
That is true. 76.
Please tell me who does besides my mother.
Another question is, are you able to do the side splits?
No.
Well, you should be able to because it says you're 75%
Start stretching,
more
Lisa.
likely. Do you like energy drinks?
Not really.
What are these coming from?
I don't know.
How do you, like, how are
What
these are
DNA
such
can-
Oh,
random...
these are things your relatives are good at. Also, you're less likely to have lived near a farm.
Do you sweat a lot while you sleep?
No.
Well, you're not supposed to, so good.
They stole my money.
Do you ever have a gap between your two front teeth?
No.
Have you ever had braces?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it said you're like less likely to own a cat. That's so on brand for you.
What's the rest of this?
Okay, so this one here is also very interesting. This has to do with all of her like medical history.
Oh, that's my health stuff.
All her health
Which I
stuff.
don't know about.
But it's all very, it's like, slightly increased risk. I'm like, what does that mean though? Like, how increased? Should you be
I'm
worried?
going to die.
There's a few things on a few pages back that are actually very interesting.
Type 2 diabetes, it says typical likelihood.
Yeah, that seems about right.
But Lisa, here's something I have to tell you. You know you have 856 relatives
Sure.
on 23andMe. 165 of them are right here in California. 165 of your relatives. We're finding all of them.
I feel like we should go on a road trip.
We're gonna do a Comic-Con of Lisa's relatives called LisaCon.
They have like twin conventions. It'll just LisaCon. Is that
Yes.
What's your real last name? Do we know that?
Wait, oh, it's Shin. That's right.
ShinCon.
I
So
feel
you-
like this is a scam. Is this a
I
scam?
agree. It just feels very like it doesn't feel like a scam. It feels accurate, but it's like accurate within a very
What makes
vague,
it weird is
general.
that stuff you were reading that's like more likely to do the side splits.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Also, I guess it begs the question nature versus nurture, because like
That's true, because what if your parents raised you as a gymnast?
was
Sarah is going to be our link to ShinCon.
it's a fourth cousin, and we're not tracing it all the way back.
Why not? It could be so cool. Maybe you guys are like twins in your hearts.
I was like, I don't think that's what fourth cousin means, but
Kevin, where do we go from here? You're our expert. Should we take Lisa to Korea?
there's a girl that when I search that, it comes up Sarah Krista, and she's Asian.
That's her! That is her! That is her! That is her! That is her! Friend request her. Friend
Is it?
request
Is
her.
it? Let me see the
No,
comparison.
look, it is definitely, they're wearing the same shirt. That is Sarah.
Oh my gosh,
your cousin. Lisa, we're reuniting
They're
you
way
with
more
some
excited
cousins.
than I promise I get excited about certain things. They're just,
Do you want me to message her?
I guess.
Okay.
oh no.
Should I make her a video?
You found her on Instagram?
No.
Hey, Sarah.
No.
This is so random.
What if it was someone that really watched though, and then we like found out that they were your fourth cousin? How cool would that be?
Have just discovered we found you on 23andMe.
Why did you let her write it?
Because I didn't know what to say. Oh my god.
Would you be
How
open to
was she getting
FaceTiming
married
with
before
us?
us?
I don't know.
Because God
No, I
does
don't
miracles.
want to FaceTime. I hate FaceTime.
Well, I'll FaceTime with her. FaceTime-ing with us. Yeah, I'll reread it to you guys and let me know if you have notes.
Great.
Hey, Sarah, this is so random, but my friend and I have just discovered that you are her fourth cousin. So exciting. We found you thanks to 23andMe. My friend was adopted from South Korea, so you can imagine how excited we were to find out she has a relative in the USA. Would you be open to FaceTiming with us? Lisa, how do you feel?
Embarrassed.
Excited?
More embarrassed right now.
If you live in California and you are related to Lisa, we will fly you here to have a moment.
That was a little anticlimactic, but Sarah, we're waiting for you.
So essentially what we found out is I am essentially 100% Korean and going to have type 2 diabetes when I get older.
Glad we could have you live your dreams.
Yep.
Also, start working on that side split because you are prone to make it happen, girlfriend. I'm just saying.
Olympics!
Also, we are going to Korea. We have no plans yet, but I'm just speaking it into existence. We will go to Korea in 2020. Lily and I will become K-pop stars, and we will also reunite you with your history.
Yes. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.
Sarah, call us!
What if you had a twin?
But I'll be on GMA. I don't have to be on this channel.
Is that what this is really about?
Remember where you got your start, Lisa.